Sometimes I miss the swamps of my homeland in the Black Marsh, but it is good to be gone from the dry air of Stros Mackay. You're on the Spearhead, Captain Kalean's ship. I am one of Captain Kalean's few remaining loyal crew members. The rest, well, the less said of those bloody-minded mutineers, the better. Sometimes I miss the swamps of my home. Zuth, you speak as one new to the high seas. I have seen this island and countless others like it. The captain and Chief Tazgul have an arrangement. We have visited Betnikh more times than I can count. Chief Tazgul pays us well to acquire and deliver cargoes. I believe he pines for the days when his ancestors ruled the high seas, plundering and pillaging. Perhaps he sees some of himself in Kalean.
I shall remain aboard until we reach Daggerfall, my friend. An island full of orcs would try my patience.
I don't trust these orcs. Their chief refuses to join the Covenant. No idea why. One of the finest, my good friend. I used to own my very own tap cafe in Wayrest, before that thug Ugers closed me down. I hope to open another one, once I collect enough coin. Maybe in Daggerfall.
Hungry?
I respect the captain, but I won't set foot on an island full of orcs. I've heard all the talk about the Daggerfall Covenant. Captain Kalean mentions it enough. Orcs, Red Guards, and Bretons in a grand alliance. My ancestors fought at Orsinium. Many died fighting the orcs. I respect them, but I'll never trust them. Larissa's choice, not mine. That said, Mikog's not bad for an orc. But I'm not setting foot on an island full of them. Especially not a clan that's refused to join the Covenant.
Careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but I'm working on that. Feel free to check out Stonetooth Fortress. Maybe you'll meet a nice orc. They aren't fools, proud as the Seamount clan are. They can't deny the Covenant's strength in numbers, and they'll make a mountain of coin-selling weapons to our alliance.
You were among the crew that arrived with Lambour, yes? I envy you. Free to see the world and make of your life whatever you wish.
I'm down on my luck. help me out?
Stubborn orcs. I told Master Peverell this was a mistake. They're not even part of the Covenant.
We have sailed often to Betnikh these last years. Chief Tazgol is a gracious host. In many ways, this is my second home. Master Kazan is but a humble sailor, though others will tell you stories. Some whisper the name Kazan Fiveclaw, terror of the seas. Yet these are stories for children. We have better things to do with our time, yes? Some call her the Dune Ripper's daughter, others the Forebear Witch. We, her loyal crew, call her Captain Kalin. She is a master sailor, though Kazan now wonders where her allegiance lies. There is a Forebear King and Sentinel now, Faharjad. He has allied himself with the Bretons and Orcs in this Daggerfall Covenant. Kazan fears his apprentice thinks much of Faharjad. Too much. A true sea rover has no such loyalties. Kazan taught Kalin much, though she is her own woman, strong and proud. Kazan is grateful to help her find her way. She is a worthy successor. All that was once Kazan's is now hers. We have sailed often to Betnikh these last years. Chief Tazgol is a gracious host. Some call her the Dune Ripper's daughter.
I'm down on my luck. Help me out?
Keep your weapon sheathed, newcomer. Good thing you sailed in with Captain Kalin. Outsiders aren't welcome on Betnikh, especially not now. Bloodthorn cultists attacked the fortress. You're lucky you don't look like them, or you'd have a spear in your belly. Of course, we slaughtered most. The rest fled. We stole something from the chief, but we'll get it back. We'll mop them up as soon as Chief Tazgol raises the army. You want to know more? Ask Lambour.
Cursed Jakan. How does he slip about so easily? I turn my back for one moment and he's gone. He's probably off with those slatterns from Stros Mackay. If I find any of them, it won't be pretty.
So many dead. You'd think even Bretons would know better than to attack an orc fortress. Cultists attacked our fortress, Kazungash. They thought their magic would be too much for the primitive orcs. Funny that magic doesn't work when a mace caves in your skull. Bloodthorn. Necromancers who think too much of themselves. After we stopped the attack, Chief Tazgol ordered us to burn the bodies. Don't want them raising each other, eh? These bodies stink worse than high elf perfume. Makes you wonder if these cultists were dead before they attacked.
This was part of a larger plan, I'm sure of it. The Bloodthorn cult assaulted the fortress. They were repulsed, but they stole a Breton scroll the orcs found here long ago. Chief Tazgol thinks the attack failed, but I'm not so sure. The cultists retreated after the initial assault. They came here to steal that scroll, I'm sure of it. But why? Have they set a trap for us? We must know before the chief decides to attack. Start with Shaman Laganach. She witnessed Bloodthorn rituals in the Carved Hills. She's waiting by the Longhouse south of here. Cultists were also seen at Morcelli to the north, and Grimfield west of here. It's an Ayleid ruin. Years ago, Breton raiders attacked us. An outnumbered patrol held there for weeks until they were wiped out. Later, our army destroyed the raiders. It's just a ruin, really. I don't know what the Bloodthorn want with it. It's a graveyard. Not ours. Breton. When we conquered the islands hundreds of years ago, War Chief Isgol left it intact out of respect for our enemies. We don't desecrate graves, but the Bloodthorn cult will. Plenty of fresh bodies. It's mostly wilderness. There are Ayleid ruins, but they were looted long ago. I don't know what the Bloodthorns want there, but Laganach might know more.
I trust you are here to help. Dark rituals are being performed around the island. I first smelled the corruption on the wind. Then my shaman found evidence at an Ayleid ruin nearby. The same cult that attacked the fortress. I sense a link between the attack and the rituals. There is a way to be certain. Chief Tazgol has forbidden me from pursuing this, so I ask you to. By the bridge to the south is a totem. Those who touch it see visions. It may show you a vision that links the attack to the rituals I feel corrupting the island. Follow wherever the vision leads you. You journey into danger. Choose your steps carefully. The land remembers those who tread upon it, for good or ill. The totem taps into these memories and shows us the ghosts of the past.
Well?
The stench of these orcs is unbearable. She should be nearby.
You have the scroll. Rejoice that you did not fail. Varden will be pleased.
I live to serve my masters.
Go west to the Iliad site. The scroll's ritual should enable you to succeed where the others failed.
I will not fail you, mistress.
Now, read the scroll. The ritual it holds will send you into the spirit realm. Should you succeed, I will follow. In the name of the Bloodthorns, enter the spirit realm. Failure again. Perhaps an ancient curse lingers here. I will try the ritual in our lair.
Well, look who's here. Let me guess, you want into the Bloodthorn secret lair. I unburdened their secret entrance of its lock. I've got your back, good looking. Looking for you? Laganic told me you were headed this way, chasing the creeps who attacked the fortress. Sure, I tracked a few of them to their cave. Rather than poke around on my own, I decided to wait for you, my friend. And here you are. This place reminds me of the grave. Great memories. Why do evil lairs always smell so bad? I'm gonna rob this place clean. Later. We could always ask them to leave the island.
At last. Success! I can enter the spirit realm. The next phase of our mission can begin!
I'll catch up with you later. These bloodthorns need to be robbed.
You return. What did you learn of the Bloodthorn plans? The fools! Did they succeed? The dangers that face us become clearer. I will try to convince Chief Tazgol of this, though I doubt he will accept the word of an outsider. Your efforts on our behalf bring you honor.
Hold it! Stop right there. No one enters. Chief Tazgol's orders. Bloodthorn cult. They're raising zombies all over the graveyard. I'm here to keep the people out until War Chief Tazgol arrives and crushes them all. Ha! An army? These are Breton zombies. Flimsy little bodies in the ground. They'll die easy. Still, if you feel like slaughtering cultists, I won't stop you. Start with the crypt in the center. I saw a few in there. You get into trouble, you're on your own. This was a Breton island, hundreds of years ago. War Chief Isgil and the Seamount Orcs wiped them out. The Seamounts were the fiercest raiders on the sea, until we settled here. Steel and stone, how can you ask? High, defensible cliffs, a view of all approaches from the fortress, fertile land for crops. What's not to like? Isgil's wives insisted we settle here, so we did. My orders are to watch them until they try to break out, or until Chief Tazgol gets here and cuts off their heads, that's all. An orc follows orders, even if they're stupid. We're not savages. We respect the enemy's dead. When an orc dies, he gets a cairn to mark where he fell, weapons atop it. We don't stick our dead in the ground like Bretons. Even so, we won't desecrate their graves.
Greetings, stranger. You are not a cultist. Help us defeat these necromancers. Take the Staff of Arche, a potent weapon against undead. You must first charge the staff, then use it to destroy the foul abominations summoned by these necromancers. The blasphemers employ dark magic to raise the dead, disrupt their rituals, and release that energy. The Staff of Arche will convert this into power to destroy their dark creations. In life, I was a priestess of Arche. I served King Renwick for many years. I was with him when the Seamount Orcs invaded. We died together at their hands. Many died under their blades, but that was long ago. The Bloodthorn cultists desecrate our graves today. I beg you to stop them. Even in death, I watch over my people. Necromancy is a crime against Arche. The aura of corruption builds as my countrymen's bodies are raised and desecrated by these minions of the worm. I need your help to stop them. The Bloodthorn cult's necromancy corrupts nature. They're led by reachmen of the worst sort, allies of Mannimarco. They raise our dead to assault the orcs. This desecration must end!
Well now, what have we here? Out for a stroll? Enjoying the scenery? Just exploring the island. I came across these fine fellows disturbing the graves and decided to kill a few. I've collected some robes in this bag. Take one if you want the zombies to leave you alone. I'll be hunting cultists while you're playing with your staff. If I find any more robes, I'll leave them for you. These necromancers are disgusting, but they do dress well.
Fully charged. Quickly, meet me at my tomb. I sense great power in the staff. You've done well. The staff will reveal circles of corruption among the crypts. There lurk the Bloodthorn cult's abominations, hidden in pockets of oblivion. Plant the staff in a circle to draw an abomination into our world, then destroy it! It is done. Meet me at the west end of the graveyard.
Desecrate a few old graves, and already the Bretons are back to complain. Nice work dealing with the cult. War Chief Tazgol will be pleased.
The Bloodthorn's perversion of my people is ended. The honored dead are at rest once again. The cult focused all their power into their abominations. Now these are dust and ash. The threat to us is ended, but the threat to you remains. King Rednwick wishes to repay our debt to you. Speak to him. Learn your true peril.
You have returned my people to their rest. I wish to repay you, but I've only information to give. The Seamount Orcs attacked generations ago. They took our island. Under their rule, what we called Betnikh became Betnikh. My failure to defend my people was unforgivable. But how I attempted to defeat the Orcs was worse. I attempted necromancy. An ancient Ayleid relic is buried on this island. The Bloodthorn seek its power. Enter the portal beside me. You'll see my last day through the eyes of my enemies. Learn what you can.
Targoth! The Breton king has sealed himself deeper in the ruin. He is preparing some foul spell. I know only that the magic he summons will slaughter our army. Unless we stop him, every orc here will die. We must learn how to reach their cowardly king and the nature of his foul magic. Make these prisoners talk. We have confiscated their belongings. They may hold clues to what they know. The Code of Malok is clear. So long as these Bretons aid their king and his foul magic, they remain our enemies. If you can coerce them through words alone, do so. If not, they must pay the blood price. I took this charm off a Reach Witch. Hold it tight and order any guard to execute his prisoner. The charm will chain their soul and compel them to answer you. You will have one question, Targoth. Ask wisely. Don't steal. Don't attack without reason. Fight with honor. Protect your tribe. These Bretons claim to have surrendered, but if they refuse to answer truthfully, they remain our mortal enemies. They aid their king in his foul plan to kill us all. Unless they tell us how to stop him, his magic will wipe us out. We are at war, Targoth. Do what you must.
Divines, save me!
You! How much more blood do you want? You've invaded my home, you've slaughtered my people. Why would I help you, orc? You'll kill us all anyway. Do you think me mad? I'll not betray my husband. You'll kill us both. No, orc. Renwick will finish his spell, and he will wipe you all out.
What is your will? Does the Queen live or die? By your command, let her pay the blood price.
Please, no. Show mercy.
Monsters. You're all monsters. You'll pay for these murders.
You monster! My murder wasn't enough. Even in death you torment me. Ask and be done with it. Just as I told you, my husband is casting a spell to wipe you out. You murdered me for this? You'll reap what you sow. Oblivion take you!
Oh! You startled me. Please, don't kill me. I have gold. Lots of gold. Kill her. She knows everything.
Murderer! Butcher! You will suffer for your crimes, I promise you.
Orc, you will pay for this. Ha! You dictate terms, pig child? Give me back my sword and I'll give you a clean end. Ask your questions. Amuse me. I will die before I betray my king. Relish victory while you can. One day, we will return to reclaim what is rightfully ours. We are done talking.
Warcaller. Does he live or die? By your command, he will pay the blood price.
Strike true, pig child. Don't make me wait.
Why? Why would you murder him? Barbaric orcs!
You torment me even in death. I cannot refuse. Make your question count, pig child. No, I won't. There are 2 runestones by the door. Turn them both and the ward will lower. King Renwick is inside. He raises an undead army to destroy you. There. You've made a traitor of me. Now unbind me, cursed orc.
Are you going to murder me, too? Get on with it, then!
Things go from bad to worse.
Pray to Arche, Orc. Pray hard.
Fate does not smile upon me.
Things have never looked worse.
You killed everyone I love. Why?
We have the king's child. Does she live or die?
Targoth! Our victory is near! By Moloch's right hand, my warcaller triumphs again. We will end this assault and the efforts of this cowardly king. There's no honor in the slaughter of a broken people and defeated knights. If King Renwick surrenders, he will join his people in exile. Let them spread word of our ferocity across the seas! Then I will cut him down. Stay your blade beyond this door, Targoth. Leave King Renwick to me.
Aliens! Damn you, help me!
What's this? Yes, I feel your power. But how do you work?
Renwick, surrender now, and I'll spare your worthless life.
Stay back! I hold destruction in my hands!
Magic cannot save you. Surrender or die!
Leave now, or I'll use this relic to obliterate you!
You will not harm my people! Draw steel!
Help me! Help me, damn you all!
Targoth, bury this elf-loving fool. Those who remain will accept exile or die!
Even my death failed my people. Yes. Once I summoned the relic's power, I realized what it demanded of me. Souls. It craves souls. I would not pay that price, but the Bloodthorn will. They will raise this undead army and slaughter you all. The Ayleid relic is the key, but my memories have faded with time. I no longer remember its location. I know only that you must find it before the Bloodthorn. I offer this knowledge as payment for the souls you saved today.
Our war was a long time ago. Once we've cleared out the cult, we'll rebury any bodies they've defiled. Even Breton dead deserve that dignity. Also, I don't want them creeping into town at night. This was a Breton island, hundreds of years ago. War Chief Isgil and the Seamount Orcs wiped them out. The Seamounts were the fiercest raiders on the sea, until we settled here. Steel and stone, how can you ask? High, defensible cliffs, a view of all approaches from the fortress, fertile land for crops. What's not to like? Isgil's wives insisted we settle here, so we did. We're not savages. We respect the enemy's dead. When an orc dies, he gets a cairn to mark where he fell, weapons atop it. We don't stick our dead in the ground like Bretons. Even so, we won't desecrate their graves. Our war was a long time ago. Once we've cleared out the cult, we'll rebury any bodies they've defiled. Even Breton dead deserve that dignity. Also, I don't want them creeping into town at night.
Be at peace, ancestors. What curse disturbs your rest? The souls of the dead are restless. Ancient warriors who died in battle against the Bretons now rise. Who calls to them, and why? You are one of the newcomers. Another of your group, the mage Naramo, went to see what he could uncover. Find him and learn what he has seen. His magic enabled him to pass the spirits undetected. I suspect he looks to reach the inner ruins. Seek him near the doorway, beyond the fields where the dead roam. Be careful. Foul magic taints the air. Perhaps your learned friend can shed some light on this dark mystery and help you to bring an end to its source. The Ayleids, wild elves as some call them, have always fascinated me. They are long gone, but their ruins remain on Betnikh. From these we glean how they lived and died so many years ago. We are not all warriors, and we are far from the savages outsiders assume. Some of us wield a quill as skillfully as others wield warhammers.
Ah, my old friend. Couldn't resist another exploration? Be mindful, this one may be a touch more dangerous. Foul necromancy is at work here. The mysteries of Nirn span beyond the Dwemer. The Ayleids fascinate me in equal measure. I had to see this place for myself. The more vexing mystery at present, however, lies with these orc spirits. Even you must have noticed the ghostly figures in the field. This is no ordinary haunting. Something brought them back and binds them here. I suspect the answer is inside the catacombs. Indeed you should. The ruin is sealed magically, but it is a minor challenge. I shall unseal the door for you and await your return. My research is best done in safety. Just like old times, isn't it? I do like to have such a useful tool, ally with me. A proper application of magic to these stones, and the way is open.
Life has become unburdened.
You are not one of them. You have not the taint. Help us. Free us from this torment. I am Targoth, war caller of the Stone Wolves. Cultists have violated my tomb, and those of my warriors. The vile priestess Drusilla leads the cult, dragging our spirits back to this realm. In life, I wielded a magical war horn. My soldiers obeyed it, hearing its call across all barriers. Drusilla now uses it to call my warriors from beyond the grave, binding them to her will. She is in the lower chambers. Kill her before she can send my soldiers against our descendants. That will free me from her bonds. Then the horn can return my warband to its honored rest. You have freed me, but my warriors still cry out for an end to their torment. I overheard them mention the ruin of Carzog's demise. Whatever they're planning, it is to take place there. But that is not my concern. Now that you have the horn, free my warriors. Return the horn to its rightful place atop my tomb in the next chamber. Then my warriors will rest once again. Then you condemn my warriors to further degradation. Surely you have more honor than that. We no longer belong in this realm. Our battle is over. Let us have peace.
Your efforts honor us, champion. I feel the spirits of my warriors return to rest, and so I shall follow. Be bold, warrior. The cultists still plague this island. You will meet them again, to their sorrow.
Nothing but dusty tomes and rusty weapons. I expected tagging along with Nramo to be more lucrative.
Superbly done, as expected. I'll just take a look around now that you've cleared the way.
No one said anything about haunted ruins and necromancers. I didn't sign up for this.
The spirits have vanished. Their valiant souls rest once again. Quickly, tell me what you found below. We have much to discuss. Cultists have indeed been spotted at Carzog's demise. Their intent is unknown. I will pray for the honored dead, then return to speak with the chief. I fear all will be needed to end the Bloodthorn Plot.
Found you. Glad I found you. I've got news. We need you back at the fortress, right now!
Orc scouts sighted Bloodthorn cultists in Carzog's demise. Tozgol's mobilizing the army to go kill them all, but Lambour's worried. She thinks it might be a trap. Did you find out anything?
That's awful. I'll go find the captain. Get back to the fortress and let Lambour know. Maybe it's not too late.
You're back. Good. Do you know what this cult is planning? Bloodthorn cultists were sighted at those ruins. Chieftain Tazgol has already taken the army to deal with them. They're walking into a trap. Chief Tazgol is leading the orcs toward Carzog's. He's determined to wipe the Bloodthorn cult off Betnikh. Chief Tazgol is leading the orcs toward Carzog's. He's determined to wipe the Bloodthorn cult off Betnikh. Chief Tazgol doesn't see the danger. The Bloodthorns are after an ancient Ayleid weapon that we know nothing about. We must catch up to Tazgol and stop him from rushing in. Quickly, to Carzog's to deal with this threat.
Yes, sir!
I've lost everything.
such pain.
Commander Karsh, what's wrong?
The Bloodthorns have raised a spectral army from the depths of the ruins. We can't defeat them.
Get the wounded back to the fortress. We'll put an end to this.
The cultists have somehow sealed the doors with the Welkin stones.
Find a way into the ruins.
The orcs are being routed by a spirit army. The Bloodthorns have tapped into a power I've never seen before.
The crystals around the door are activated by 3 Welkin stones in the ruins. I think I can handle one of them, but you'll need to deal with the other 2.
This is no place for the living. Begone! Others entered before you. They have released an ancient evil in the depths of our sanctuary. No more shall pass. On that promise, I will help you to enter our catacombs. Precede me to the door.
Orcs are dying. Worse than dying. Get us in there!
Living and yet without a soul. How can this be? Are you one of those who violated our sanctuary? Deep within our sanctuary, others have unleashed a force beyond their control. Lead me to the door if you dare to enter.
Get this door open and we'll fight our way to the relic.
We're with you. Captain Colleen's going to lead us in as soon as you open the door.
We are ready to attack. We await only your success with the door.
The living desecrate our sanctuary. Death to all. A terror unseen for millennia has been unleashed. Death and eternal torment await all in this land. What hope do you have of stopping forces you cannot understand? You lack a soul. That loss may serve you in good stead inside. Lead the way to the door, and I will help open it.
Hello there.
It's opening. Get ready, everyone.
Best move quietly. The enemy is within.
Let's move.
We're right behind you, Captain.
These look valuable, don't they? Never been in ruins this old before. Bet there's some good stuff just lying around, free for the taking.
I overheard cultists talking about a portal. The relic that's causing all the trouble is in there. I lifted a uniform off a cultist who no longer needed it. It's waiting in the bag. Might help you get past some of the ones I left alive. Get into that uniform and act natural. Should fool some of them, at least.
At least I'm getting something done.
This work never ends.
I could use a break.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
The others have gone on ahead. I delayed here to discourage pursuit. Only a little ways ahead. We will be waiting for you.
gloom and death. Follow me, I know a shortcut. One moment, and I'll open this door for you.
Let's go!
I'm off. Don't get murdered.
We'll hold here. Keep moving.
No time to waste. Find that relic.
These cultists weren't much trouble. There was a portal open when we got here, but it closed when we attacked. Azlaka would know more.
What took you so long?
This place is pretty impressive.
You spot cultists? Kill them.
I suspect that Vardan died when the portal closed. The body cannot survive without the soul. The Bloodthorns created a portal to the spirit realm with this Welkin stone. Vardan is on the other side, commanding the spirits slaying the orcs. He's trapped over there since we closed the portal. Without the Breton ritual Vardan used, only one without a soul can cross the portal. That means you. You must activate the Welkin stone, enter the spirit realm, and kill Vardan.
You're too late. My army feeds.
Hold on, let's think about this.
What's to think about? It killed hundreds of orcs.
The cultists did that. In the right hands, this could defend the Covenant against invaders.
I'm not giving that thing to the people who leveled Orsinium.
The relic, ours at last, for the Covenant! Yes, keep it and use it. A discovery like this could tip the war in our favor. Think of all the lives we could save. With this relic, our enemies would not dare invade the Covenant. No more pact raids out of Skyrim. No Dominion fleets in our waters. Think of the whole ocean here, not just the waves. It's what we must do to protect our people, all our people.
Destroy the relic now! Didn't you hear the screams as those things consumed the souls of my people? It should be an easy one. You must destroy it. Do not hand it to the ones who leveled Orsinium and tried to exterminate all my kind!
Orsinium used to be the Orc homeland. Breton and Redguard kings have a nasty habit of burning it to the ground. Now the Covenant will solve all our problems. You give them the relic, they'll use it to keep orcs in line. If not now, then one day.
This object is a curse, a danger to all. It can be turned against anyone as easily as Vardun turned it against the orcs. Unless you want me as an enemy, destroy that thing!
I need you to listen to me. Keep the relic, please. My brothers are in the Covenant army. This could prevent war and save their lives. What do you mean? Didn't you hear me? Don't you dare risk the lives of my brothers. If you destroy that relic, I never want to see your face again.
First you appear out of nowhere, and now this. What are you, anyway? I don't often agree with Colleen, but she's right. We must hand it over to the Covenant. King Faharajan will see that it's used responsibly. Trust Colleen. She knows Faharajan, and she's convinced the relic can save lives.
You're not considering keeping that thing, are you? It'd take all the fun out of war. This relic is too powerful. It'll corrupt anyone who has it. Destroy it and let's get out of here.
This is a great moment. You will assist me in the study of this object, won't you? Why not? I'm the only one who might discover how it works. You can't hand it over to the fools who run the Covenant. Destroy it rather than that. Give it to me or destroy it. Those are the only choices I will accept.
This thing must be destroyed. Have you not listened to Colleen? Her words betray visions of power over her enemies. This thing must be destroyed. We cannot allow this curse to fall upon anyone else. There are no right hands to hold this evil. It must be destroyed. I cannot sail with one who would give this to those who lead the Covenant.
You've betrayed me and the Covenant with your actions. I can't stand to be in your company anymore. You'll leave here without me.
You destroyed something that might have brought us peace. You've doomed my brothers. If I never see you again, it'll be too soon.
You're a bigger fool than I thought. You're no shipmate of mine.
Your choice was the right one. Do not dwell on it.
Help me.
I'm satisfied that fools won't be allowed to tinker with the relic. But I regret the lost opportunity to study it.
It was a tough choice, but you made the right one. Good job, my friend.
The relic is gone, and my people's souls are at rest. I thank you for your choice.
hope is a joke.
Just a small donation.
So, you decided the fate of the relic. What did you decide to do with the relic? The only correct choice. War should be honorable. There is no honor in the use of such a device. You have saved my tribe and my island. For this, I owe you a great debt. One less alien relic to plague our world. Good. I ask the honor of another favor. One less alien relic to plague our world. Good. Your actions have revealed a vulnerability. I thought my tribe safe on our island. This Bloodthorn attack proved me wrong. Only you and your friends on the Spearhead united were able to save this island. Months ago, Sir Lannis offered membership in the Daggerfall Covenant. I refused. You showed me I was wrong. We need allies. I would ask you to travel to Glenumbra and give Sir Lannis my petition to join. I've ordered Captain Colleen to sail you there. By trusting you with this petition, I acknowledge your actions to save my tribe. I trust you to deliver it intact.
Well, I guess our little tryst is off for the time being. I'll head back to the ship as soon as Irian's not looking. That woman has nails like a Dune Ripper.
Jakan told me what you did. I'm impressed. The orcs were too, so I've been told.
I've got what you need.
I still can't believe you destroyed it. Do you know how many brave soldiers are going to die fighting off the elves? I don't even want to look at you. She's amazing. She's smart, tough.
I'll never admit this to Captain Larissa, but I think you did the right thing. A Breton king as ambitious as Emmerich should not be handed that kind of power.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing, destroying that relic. Magic that powerful should not be in the hands of men.
Chief Tazgol is leading an attack on Carzog's Demise.
I beg of you.
You should have listened to Captain Colleen. She was right about the artifact.
I shall remain aboard until we reach Daggerfall, my friend. An island full of orcs would try my patience.
I hear the captain isn't too happy with you about that relic. But at least these orcs are joining the Covenant.
Hungry?
I swore never to sail with you again. But Chief Tazgol has asked me to sail you to Glenumbra, which I will do. Only out of respect for the Chief and for the good of the Alliance, not for you. Are you ready to go? We've arrived. Welcome to Daggerfall.
It feels good to be on a ship again. There's still much I can't remember, but I feel like being on the open sea will help. I'm glad you found me when you did.
Well now, a familiar face! How good to see you! Honestly, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm on the wrong ship.
Well, that was an awful lot of drama, wasn't it? I think I'm about done here. It's time to sail on my own boat. Stay safe. We'll meet again.
Daggerfall. I can't believe I'm here. I've read stories, but the city itself is inspiring. I can't wait to go exploring. I think I made the right choice. When the elves attack our shores and hundreds of our soldiers die, I want you to remember the choice you made. If you had kept that relic, we could have saved those soldiers. You made the wrong choice.
We're here, in Daggerfall. Now get off my boat.
Oh, don't mind me. Just making sure these cabinets are secure.
I was so certain I wanted to sail with Captain Colleen, but I still can't believe she was in favor of keeping that awful relic. I think I might take Lambour's offer and join her crew.
I wish I could have retrieved that Ayleid relic for study, but you were wise to destroy it rather than place it in Breton hands. I realize Colleen disagrees with your decision, but never doubts it was the right one.
I want to go back to Stros Mackay, but no one will sail me there. My life couldn't get worse.
I know going against Colleen was a hard thing. It was for me as well. We have more history together than you can imagine. Even so, I'm leaving. It's time to start my own crew, sail my own ship. You, my friend, would be welcome with us anytime.
The irony is delicious. You could cut it with a knife, or anything else for that matter.
We've all agreed. He's going to choose one way or the other, or we're throwing him off the boat.
This is actually quite fun. Look at him squirm.
I could get used to traveling around with you. It's never dull, I'll give you that.
Oh, oh, don't do that. Don't sneak up on me. What's this? What am I doing? I'm checking the manifests, of course, as if I would steal something.
You made a decision. The specifics do not matter. We would not be here if not for you, and Betnikh would be in the hands of a cult. I do not know if I will sail with Colleen or Lambour, but I would sail with you any time.
By destroying the relic, you have saved the world from a great evil. Kassan's apprentice does not agree, but she has lost her way. This one can only hope she one day returns to the true path. Go safely, friend.
Ha! Those ladies are such fools! Jakarn and I have already agreed. We're going to run off together and have grand adventures.
Looking for information about Daggerfall? Ask someone else.
What do you want?
A fine day here in Daggerfall. Indeed, indeed. I am Moog, the music maker. I am a craftsman. I make beautiful instruments. Ah, I know what you're thinking. An orc? Making delicate instruments? Carrying a lute instead of an axe? I'm actually not a very good musician, but I am a good craftsman. For sale? For sale? Are you mad? These instruments take me years to make, each one lovingly crafted. I travel the world for the woods, the inlay materials. Sell them? It would be like selling my own children.
There you are.
The proud city of Daggerfall greets you.
Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk.
The proud city of Daggerfall greets you. Can I help you with something? The Seamount War Chief. Impressive. I don't know what you did to convince him, friend. But you have my gratitude. Well done. I will take this petition to High King Emmerich immediately. Enjoy your stay in Daggerfall.